Well, good morning and welcome back to Cityline. Guess what it's time for? Yep, it's time for some slugs. Please join me in welcoming somebody who's not a slouch or a slug. Wendy Mello, you are the keeper, or one of the keepers, at Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium.
Northwest Trek Wildlife Park.
Northwest Trek Wildlife, thank you.
Yeah,
It's right there. How
that's
did I get off on that? But we are talking about Slug Fest, and this returns July 20th to July 21st. Welcome to Cityline. I have had so much fun talking to you. You are a blast. We have to go have coffee and talk more about slugs. And as you said in your life, you like to take the mundane and make it fun.
Yeah.
You do that so beautifully.
It's so fun because honestly, sometimes it's a little hard to love a little slimy creature
It is.
without big brown eyes and a furry coat.
Well, yeah, that's right. It is. Or maybe with a beard or something like that. So tell us, what is Slug Fest?
So Slug Fest is the quirkiest, funnest event that we have at Northwest Trek all year.
Wait. We like to make things fun. Did you bring something fun for us?
Are you ready?
I am. Oh my, okay.
Everybody, lock and load.
Okay, lock and load.
It's time to get serious.
Right, here we go.
Here it is. Let's do
I
it.
gotta put this on.
Oh yeah. Can you wiggle your tentacles at me?
How do I look? Okay.
Tentacles at the ready.
This is good. Okay, now
we're serious.
We're in the fun mode.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
All right, now, what is Slug Fest?
The glasses. So it's a celebration of banana slugs, which
Yes.
is this odd little creature that creeps around the forest and does such important work that we have no idea.
Oh my gosh.
So banana slugs are literally like the little garbage truck of the forest. They cruise along, smelling with their little tentacles, looking for something really horrible to eat.
Okay.
They eat it down and
Okay.
turn it into wonderful, nutritious fertilizer for the forest. So they're making our forest a cleaner, better place.
Those little geniuses.
They're amazing. I
Who
love
would
it.
have thought something that sluggy and kind of would do good things for our forests? So why do we celebrate slugs? Is it just to get the word out about what they do?
Yeah, and honestly, sometimes when understanding wild places, we tend to focus on the big beautifuls, the
Yes.
grizzly bears, the bald eagles, and we forget about the little unsung heroes that aren't as pretty, all the insects that live in the soil, the invertebrates, the guys without backbones,
Yes.
all the little guys that make everything happen.
I love that. So, okay, we're showing pictures of the fun that you have designed for Slug Fest. Tell us about the human slug races.
Oh my gosh. So you can see we're wearing the same protective eyewear
Yes.
as we do during the slug races.
So no one was hurt.
We call these the human slug races because the humans are the racers. We have a tarp that has some water and some slippery stuff, and you lay down in your belly and you start squiggling, and whoever gets to the finish line wins. I've done it. It was amazing. It was definitely a momentous, life-changing experience.
You know, I think we should nominate our Director of Communications, Amy Clancy, to come out and do this, don't you?
Absolutely.
I think she'd be fabulous.
We actually
at
have
this.
staff.
Do
we
you
have staff
really?
races, and it's pretty fierce competition. There's lots of
bet.
bragging about historic winners, and it's amazing.
So people have they have slime in the game. How's that?
Well
I got a million of those. Let's talk about what is, when we talk about something that's in the tentacle tent. Is that this?
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's exactly what those little guys are making, but
Look
what
at
happens in the
this.
tentacle tent is you can make a headband and use these little chenille guys and make yourself your own set of tentacles so that you can see and taste and smell every event that happens during Slug Fest.
I love that. Let me tell you something. These things are styling. I'm thinking
amazing.
I may have to have yours, and I'll take them home to my wife, and we can wear them
Excellent.
and walk around and go, what? Is
looking
there a
at? This is
problem?
normal.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. So there's more to do at Northwest Trek, as we all know, than just looking down for little slugs. And I'm assuming that you'll have slugs there.
We do. We
That
have them
we
in our
don't
collection.
touch. We have things
We respect.
We respect and we look at them. What else can we do while we're at the amazing Northwest Trek?
My favorite thing about Northwest Trek is the feeling that you get whenever you're there. You're standing inside this gorgeous forest, and you feel like the forest is just giving you this big forest hug.
Yes.
And you're walking around and you're really seeing all the wild animals that belong in that environment. And they're integrated with the forest, and it just, everything feels so natural.
Oh, yes.
And the free roaming area, all the animals get to just be who they are. And it's really a feeling. And I really enjoy it. So you can see animals with hoofs, you can see animals with teeth and claws, animals with feathers.
Oh, look.
Yeah, it's really magical.
I can imagine. I mean, for people who have just moved here, or who have never taken the time to, oh, look at that.
Yeah, pretty.
To experience Northwest Trek. You are inside a vehicle. You don't leave the vehicle. And that's how we're able to get shots like this.
Yeah. You are in the enclosure and the animals are in the big space.
That the animals are watching you in this space. That is incredible. And I can imagine people who have done this before come back every single year hoping to see that certain white wolf that they're looking for, that they were impressed with. How do we get tickets for Slugfest?
So you can do it online, or you could also do walk-up, but I would recommend online. That way you're all set.
Okay, and are the tickets free, or what do they cost?
Oh, you know what? Being a zookeeper, I don't keep track of the money part.
You don't have to do the money part.
Yep, just check online.
But knowing Northwest Trek and who you are and how much you love our community, everything is always very, very accessible. My goodness, who do we need to thank in these last minute here for all this slugginess?
To put our events together takes a lot of work. It takes the community, and Northwest Trek, our staff are amazing. We really work together better than anywhere else I've ever worked. And we have volunteers, we have nature engagement, all the keepers, all the maintenance staff doing all the cleanup work.
There we go.
Everybody works together to make the events happen, and everybody looks forward to Slugfest at Northwest Trek.
How long has Slugfest been in existence?
This is year 41.
What? Okay.
And this is my 23rd Slugfest.
Are you serious?
It's so fun.
When I saw your mouth form the 4, I thought you were going to say 4 years.
Oh no, this is a tradition for a long time.
This is tried and true.
Absolutely.
So the original slugs have now moved on to slug heaven.
Indeed.
And we have generations of the original slugs that we're going to be looking at.
Exactly.
Oh my God, these things, I dare you to put these on and not come out in a very good mood afterwards. Wendy, I love you. Thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
And bringing such sparkly, sluggy joy to our set.
Anytime.
And I want to tell you something. I'm going to hand these back to you begrudgingly, because this is, I would pay big bucks. Can people buy these?
I don't think so.
Well, that needs to happen.
Maybe we'll have to look into that.
I think so too. All right. Thank you so much for slugging your way to Cityline today.
My pleasure.
We have much more to come at Cityline. I'm going to take off my little slug goggles. Don't go away. We'll be right back.